Okay guys, so here's the range test. We're going to be going 17-kilometer distance total, and we are on a full charge. So let's see exactly what we can get. Temperature is quite cold today. It's about 5-6 degrees here in Dublin. So enjoy the ride and go ahead and subscribe if you love electric scooters. Let's see what we can get out of the Varla. We're going to be using gear 2. We're also on turbo mode. We're going to be facing small hills, a few steeper hills. We're also going to be facing rough ground as well. So we're going to be facing kind of all sorts of terrain. So we're going to see what we can get. Normally it takes to go 17 kilometers. It takes about roughly me 40 minutes to get home on the electric bike or my smaller electric scooter, the Xiaomi M365. So we're going to see how fast we can get home on this. Of course we're going to be safe. By the way, if you have any video ideas you would like me to do, just comment below and I'll try my best and do them for you. There's going to be some big news as well coming on the channel that I hope everyone is going to like. I've been working on it for quite some time now. And if you missed out on any of my other Varla videos, they are going to be linked in the description of this very video. God man, everything is so pedestrianised nowadays. I'm not complaining though. On some parts it's actually okay, because it means there's more bus lanes getting put in, which is quite good. Okay. So you guys are going to have a good few views of Dublin City. That's the River Liffey on my right there. I'm curious to know, have any of you actually ever fully range tested your Varla? Whoa, I gotta say the power in this is amazing. The only thing I adjusted on this scooter was the P settings. I've done a video on that. And I played around with the front electronic brake because the factory settings are way too harsh, and you can see when I was doing the speed test video that it stopped me way too fast. Woo! I'm not gonna lie, I don't miss being stuck in traffic or even getting the bus home. I used to always get the bus home, and sometimes that would be absolutely dragging. They're constantly adding more bicycle lanes here, which is brilliant, because in the past it was quite actually dangerous trying to get home. So it's pretty amazing that, you know, they're doing that. God, I really need to stop. Pretty amazing. Somebody said that to me in one of the videos. He said I keep saying pretty amazing. Okay. But I think a more high-powered scooter is needed to catch up, especially at traffic lights. If you have a lower electric scooter, a lower powered one, it's a bit more dangerous trying to get ahead of the traffic. Now this is one part where there's actually no bus lane, where there's no cycle lane. As you can see here, it kind of breaks away. But we're going to be giving a full throttle very soon. And then at the end we're going to see exactly what we have, how much battery we have, judging by the voltage. Okay, so far so good. So you might have been wondering, we're hitting 300 kilometers now on the Varla. I know it's not much because I've been on so many other electric scooters lately, and a few things that I would like to talk about in this video while we're on this 17-kilometer range test is, for one, I think that the stem issue, I'd love that to be addressed. For some reason I noticed on some 010X electric scooters they actually have 2 bolts on the stem, which is more stable, because people have reported the stems snapping. And don't get me wrong, I've had no issues with mine, and I do have the rugged clamp on it, and thank God no issues there. But I definitely love that to be addressed. And I guess a lot of people would, like myself, I've been on some electric scooters recently that have the hybrid off-road tires, and they were absolutely fantastic compared to these ones. The ones that you get on the Varla are probably one of the cheapest 10-inch by, I think they're 2.5-inch tires. But the hybrid ones, which are the 10-inch by 3-inch, which are off-road and on-road tires that I had on the Boggist C1 Pro electric scooter, was pretty nice. So definitely, if you were to change tires, do get the hybrid ones. This is one of the new cycle lanes here. I do love Dublin, but when the weather hits like this, you get the rain and you get the wind. So another point, again, that I'd love to be addressed on the Varla is actually the IP54 rating, which is very pitiful, to be honest. It's not the best at all compared to some electric scooters that you see. So if the IP rating was much better, you know, that would be really nice. I think a lot of electric scooters, as things go forward and a lot of them start to come out on the market, that the IP ratings would be a lot better. For one, the latest Q Power 2 has an IPX6 waterproof rating, which means it can withstand high pressure jets of water coming from any direction. Imagine if the Varla had that. Now, I had recently, you guys might think I'm a bit crazy, I know there are videos out there where you can put silicone on the corner of the decks, and you can put silicone where the gasket is on the decks on these. I didn't want to try that yet. What I'm after doing is I'll test it out and see how things are over the next few weeks. I've put Gorilla Tape actually all around the deck. You can't see it here on camera, but I'm going to be testing that out now and then see how it holds up, because we are going to get bad weather here, and see how things are. So we're going to start to get up to a bit more higher speeds now. And then we're going to really push this electric scooter. We might even go into gear 3. Who knows if you go into gear 3. I love the turbo on this. Woo! I think it's probably one of the best upgrades you could ever make if you had a smaller electric scooter. This one would definitely be brilliant. But yeah, just like what I said, getting those upgraded tires make an absolute world of a difference. The brakes, I think, are very nice on the Varla. They're very responsive. By the way, guys, if you are in the EU and if you end up wanting a Varla Eagle One, you can just use my channel name, Clear Learning, and you can get €50 off the purchase of a Varla Eagle One if you want to give yourself a nice Christmas present, because we are coming up to that time of the year. Or if you want to just upgrade your scooter. I have no complaints at all about this scooter. I think it's absolutely amazing. It has more than enough power than what you need. And I'm going to be taking this off-road very soon. I have found a track not too far from where I live. So we're going to be taking this off-road and see exactly what it's all about. So I'm looking forward to that. So we're getting to a nice bit of stretch of road now. Woo! By the way, guys, smash that like button, because it helps my channel go to other people and it helps grow the channel. So any help, I appreciate that. So we're 10 minutes into the journey. Now we can really bring this on a stretch right now. So we're on cruise control. Just a top tip here, if you happen to have the cruise control enabled for long journeys just like myself, to knock it off safely, the worst thing you can do is actually press your brakes, because it comes off very abruptly. So the best thing is, you can see here on camera, I'm gonna knock it off now. Just literally tap your finger like this and it's off, and then just start to accelerate. If you want the cover that you see on my throttle here, I did get that from Banggood. It doesn't cover all of the throttle, but it covers the front area of the throttle. It's so cold today. As you can see, there's no really safe cycle lanes here, but most people tend to go on the road in this area because it's not really the best, the cycle track on the left there. Currently we're at 52.6 volts. That's only because we're accelerating. Woo! God, I remember my first electric scooter was the Xiaomi. I still have it. Absolutely amazing little electric scooter, and I never thought I would end up falling in love with these. Comment below, actually, I'm curious, does anybody here have more than one electric scooter? Or would you actually plan on getting more than one electric scooter? Look at the speed on this. The top speed in gear 2 is actually, I think, 50 kilometers an hour, and the top speed I ever got on the electric scooter was actually 65 kilometers an hour. You can see, even keeping one up with the cars is not a problem. People are probably saying I'm absolutely crazy, but hey, electric power all the way for the future. Absolutely, no doubt about it. I hope things will get better for the planet, because all these bad emissions in the air, things need to change, and things need to change rapidly. The only thing, actually one of the things I don't like about the Varla is the fact that the handlebars are quite wide. I know you can get the foldable handlebars, which I actually might look into, but I wish, similar to the new Q Power 2, which I'll be doing a speed test on. It apparently has speeds of up to 100 kilometers an hour, which is, I think it's actually a bit nuts. But I'm going to be speed testing that as soon as I find a safe area. And if you actually missed on the unboxing on the Q Power 2, you can have a look at that and any other videos that I've done. I must say, the USB charger on this is brilliant. It's charging the phone here, which is amazing. Not a lot of electric scooters have kind of charge points like that. Just need to concentrate here. This is a very, very tight area. See, that's the problem. You can see the width of the handlebars here. Trying to actually get past this bus in front of me can be a little bit awkward at times. Woo! Sometimes it's best to actually scoot along. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to wait behind this bus because it's way too dangerous here. And that's just another thing. I know sometimes we can be a little bit impatient and we can want to get by the traffic and everything else. But sometimes you just have to wait to be on the safe side, because you never know what can happen around the corner. We're 15 minutes into the journey and the voltage 55.4, because we've just stopped the scooter here. So we're going to be, the best thing about this, we're going to get to a really nice stretch of road now. And we're going to be able to really put this Varla to the test. Woo! But yeah, hands down, one of the best electric scooters I've ever tried in my life. I don't know if any of you have the new Varla Pegasus that has the solid tires. I think they're 8-inch solid tires, correct me if I'm wrong, but again, no punctures. But I'm not sure what that would be like. You have the suspension on it, so the solid tires might actually be quite good, considering I've been on the electric scooter that has 8.5-inch solid tires, and they were absolutely brutal on my back, on my bones, and they rattled the back mudguard on the scooter apart. This is the best thing when you get to an area like this. You've no fear of crossing and getting ahead of the traffic from a safety standpoint. So we're not doing too bad, guys. Oh, okay. Okay, we can really push the scooter now. My small electric scooter struggle getting up this hill. We have to go on the safe side of the road now. But this hill here, it's probably only about 15 degrees. But you can see here, woo! Not a problem at all. It's eating up the hill. It's great to have that power. There's nothing worse than when you hit a hill and you are literally crawling up it. Not a problem at all. Look at the traffic. No problem for us on our scooters. 17 minutes in. Voltage at the current speed 49.6. One thing about this time of year, you have the leaves on the ground and they are an absolute death trap. You can easily slip on those leaves. It happened to me this week on the scooter and I slipped. I didn't hurt myself or anything, but yeah, definitely be careful wherever you're living this time of year if you're the same as here. Where are we? We're 52 volts. Still on gear 2. We're about 18 minutes into this journey. Another thing is, sometimes you have cars that can't even notice you on your scooter. So I do have the high visibility, the trousers on me. I actually have a question for anybody viewing this. Can you actually understand me okay? Because I have an Irish accent, and some people have posted in some videos on the comment section, what the hell am I saying? Sometimes my accent can come across actually quite strong, and I try my best to speak as clearly in the videos, but sometimes when you're so passionate about talking about something, you can't. Sometimes it's really hard to control how you speak. So I'm definitely going to try and improve on that for anybody. Woo! Not a problem at all. Electric scooters, hands down, I love them. There's actually a hill here. We'll see what this is like. There's actually a steep hill here. I think the degrees of it is about 25. This hill right here. Let's see what it's like. 0 start, more or less. Whoa. Woo! Not pretty nice. Pretty nice. There we go again. Damn it, I need to stop saying that. So, what improvements have you made to your electric scooter, your Varla? I'd love to know. I see so many people on the Varla group or on my own Facebook group making improvements to their electric scooters. So I'd love to know, what improvements do you have? Okay, so we're at the halfway point here. I just want to show you guys something. This is the busiest motorway in Ireland. This one right here. Crazy. Okay, voltage. Halfway point. We're at 53.1 volts. So we're going to keep going. Woo! Woohoo! Nobody here. It's great when you just find a hill and you say that's no problem. The dual motors is definitely, you know, oh, it's just amazing. The suspension here, all the bumps and everything else can hold its own. I've actually never adjusted this suspension. Currently, as we are riding right now, we're at about 51 volts. So it is dropping. Bear in mind the temperature is, you know, it's very low today. It's around 5-6 degrees right now. Hence the helmet and the mask that I have on. Okay. And the brakes, well, you cannot fault the brakes at all. Full hydraulic all the way. If you've ever been on a scooter that has disc brakes, just look at the acceleration here. Yeah, if you've ever been on an electric scooter that has standard mechanical disc brakes, you'll know exactly what they are like trying to stop at high speeds. They are extremely, extremely dangerous at high speeds. Even semi-hydraulic brakes are much better than mechanical brakes, like the X-Tech, which you can upgrade on if you have mechanical brakes, are brilliant. So definitely worth an upgrade, because they're semi-hydraulic, which means that the two pads, you see, you have people pulling out like this, that can cause an accident that don't even look, because you cannot miss me. I'm like a lollipop man the way I'm dressed. You can see this hill here, not a problem. Woo! I'm excited to see what the voltage is going to be. I'm really excited, because we're stopping, we're starting, few hills here and there, we're on all sorts of ground. Like this ground right now is not really good at all. But thank God for the suspension. Okay guys, I'm gonna stop talking for a bit and just play some cool music, and then I'm gonna break in between, and then we're gonna see what voltage we have at the end. So if you haven't already, smash the like button on this video. speed has not really dropped. We're reading 51.8 volts so far. Woo-hoo-hoo! Okay, we've dropped voltage since. We're actually at 48.4 volts right now. Maintaining speed on gear 2 turbo dual. So the voltage is dropping. I do have the P settings set to cut off at 44 volts. The default setting is 42, but I have it set to 44, which is entirely your own choice. Okay, we're getting there. .48 volts. People sometimes look and say, is that guy crazy or what? I think it's the helmets, sometimes the full face helmets, the attention they draw. I don't know, I think people are not accustomed yet to the safety gear you have to wear when you're on something like this. People are probably saying it's unnecessary. Some people, I'm sure, say that, but you definitely need one. This Bell helmet that I have, very comfortable and it's extremely lightweight. That plus the goggles helps avoid all things from getting into your eyes. Quick update, we're on 50 volts. We are getting there. And then when we do stop the scooter, so stick around till the end, when we do stop the scooter, we're going to wait just a few brief seconds to see what the voltage goes up to, so that can give us our reading. I think, of course, if we were going full throttle all the way, you're not going to really get a lot of crazy distance out of it. We're on gear 2, which is what I'm comfortable with riding at, especially commuting just like this. God, I love the power in this. Oh, it's amazing. I think sometimes when people look at you, it's kind of nice. People that respect you as well on the road. It even makes the ride that little bit more enjoyable. absolutely hate red lights. Like everybody does. Okay, we're nearly at the end now, guys. We're nearly at the end. Nearly there. And we can check everything, see how we're getting on. Woohoo! Current reading 48.8. See, it's when you have cars parked on cycle lanes. It's very disrespectful. But anyway, we'll think positive right now. Okay guys, so let's have a look. After 17-kilometer trip, what is the voltage reading on the Varla Eagle One? Let's stop safely now. I'm gonna have a look. We'll pull over here. We've reached our end point. Let's have a quick look. Okay, I'm gonna give it a few seconds just to settle down. Then we'll have a look. Let's have a quick look at the scooter here. Guys, I absolutely love this. We've done 17 kilometers. Now, our final voltage reading on this is, you may as well say, we're at 50.5 volts. So we started with 58.8 volts altogether, and we traveled a 17-kilometer distance. The people looking at me there in the car are probably saying he's crazy. There we go. You can see the reading there if you can. 50.5. Absolutely amazing. Guys, I hope to do more range test videos with this. Push it to the max, take this off-road and have a bit of fun. Please stay safe on your scooters, and if you have not liked this video already, do smash that like button and share it with any of your friends that are interested in this type of content. Guys, thank you very much for all the support. Talk to you in the next video.